Hello Gemini, welcome to Afro Influence Tarot. My name is Nicole and I welcome to your December 2018 reading. I will apologize now. I know I got your September in my very first videos in September, and then October and November I never put anything out. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, in a good way, I wound up having a little tower moment where I had to move within like 30 days, and so I found a place, thank God for the universe and my spirit guides that helped me with this and guided me to my new home, in this lovely home that I'm sitting in right now, and where now I'm going to be able to do my readings more consistently. So bear with me, and for those that have not yet, please subscribe to my channel, and you should see some videos each month of me. I'll try to get them out sooner. This was probably just the only weekend I had so far that I was able to get it out so soon. So what I've been mentioning in each of my each one video that I've been putting out is that December is going to come with a lot of changes. There's a lot of significant changes that are happening for all the signs, not just your sign. And it's affecting each sign differently in different ways. But for those that live in the United States, you're going to see there's going to be some significant events happening in our state or country. Yeah. That, I don't see it feeling any negative, but I don't think that we were expecting it either. So just be aware of that as well. I don't know why they want me to say that on all these videos, because I feel like there's some major significant event changes happening in this country, in the United States at least. So Gemini, for December 2018, the energy I'm pulling from you guys is that with this, I want to say you had a moon in Gemini just come out, and you kind of made everyone bipolar. I'm not saying that you Geminis in particular, but there was a moon in Gemini that was making everyone batshit crazy. Yeah, I feel like it's this way. Just a mix of emotions, and I feel like for you Gemini in December, you guys are no different. There's just like a mix of emotions for you guys. There's a lot of highs and lows happening, and I don't know if you guys are sure how you're going to decipher all of it. I'm taking it. There's no need to feel guarded. I don't know, for some of you guys who are just feeling guarded about the whole situation. There's with this change happening, for some of you guys it winds up being a positive thing. I feel like for some of you guys, this also I've been getting for some of the signs, like even for you guys, there may be some promotions happening for you guys in the month of December. For some of you, new relationships, marriages, and all that fun stuff. Those are kind of the changes that I'm talking about when I talk about there's changes happening in December. Just significant events that in every individual's lives that they that kind of puts them one step forward in their journey or one step back for some of you guys. But I don't feel like is completely negative. I don't feel like a lot of you guys is going to be a positive change for the month of December going into January. Like, in my mind, I just got an image of like the Fool, so it's like a new journey. Although I'm not pulling a Fool, it'd be funny if I did. I still have 3 cards to pull for you guys, so just keep that in mind. But I just feel like there's some really great opportunities happening for you guys that, you know, you should be looking forward to. One more. I love the sound of cards. Right? And for those, I just keep forgetting to bring up, like, I'm using the Tarot Illuminati for those that are also readers as well. I'm sure you guys will recognize it when I pull it up. It's kind of a common. I'm gonna take both of these because I feel like these are both very significant here. What I got from the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is kind of great. Like, you're finally, like, you know, letting go of the hurt for some of you guys. Letting go of something, you know, and seeing the positive in the situation. You're going to see the new opportunity in front that you've been not focusing on all this time because of your own concerns or what you know, focusing on a loss. You're no longer focusing on the losses anymore, especially in this new change, you know. For those of you guys, there may be a point where you need to speak your truth to someone. You need to speak your truth to the people that you care about, be it being family or in a relationship. You need to speak your truth. It winds up working out in your favor. So if those of you that felt like you were or those of you that were in a situation that where you feel like you weren't what are you trying to say? You weren't being treated fairly. That's the best I can say. I think that's what they're trying to say to me. Sorry. I feel like now they're kind of like, you're more hyper aware of this, and you, once you speak your truth, things wind up turning out better in your favor, if that makes sense. Okay. So looking at your cards here, in the beginning I get the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and 7 of Wands in reverse. And I kind of get that you're, like, for some of you guys, you're being very proactive and expressing your feelings and your passions. Probably not your feelings, because with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you know, I think that what I'm getting here is, like, you're the one that's really actually pursuing the person. You're the one that's, like, after this person, but it's the person that's just not emotionally available. And that's just them needing to let people in. They're just not in this level of space of letting go and, like, being more trusting. I feel like there may be, for some of you, you were the manipulator in the situation, and so they kind of put them off, or they caught you in a lie, and that put you off. And not saying that you were bad, Gemini, but, you know, There's always two sides of the coin here. Or they may have, but I feel like more of your energy, you're just trying to make it, work. And I feel like this was more like you lied because you were more of like, it was a lust situation where you were just like sexually attracted to someone, and then, but there was just no feelings involved, and you kind of lied about the situation and hurt them more than you hurt yourself. But like you put a lot of effort in it though. Like you put a lot of effort in it, and then you wind up, being disappointed when you get rejected. Like you finally, and for some of you, you may have tried to put the work in. You're trying to put the work and express your feelings towards a person, and they kind of like no, I don't want to be with you, and you just feel very denied. And you kind of go into this space of like, it's over. And, well, it's me, it's over, at some point, but, needing to let go. You need to let that go. Like, wanting to let go too. And letting, being more open up and let people in. For some of you guys. For others, I'm getting that it's a slow moving process with this, and I feel like and that's interesting. I didn't really think about Geminis having this situation, but I know in November, a lot of Aries and Virgos were going through breakups and like going through coping mechanisms with that. But for you guys, now it's kind of like Geminis are like Decembers, so some of you guys are going through some breakups, some the relationships that are ending. Not saying everyone, but if this feels like it resonates, just let you know that it's slow moving to move past all this. Like you're constantly in your head, which is typical air sign, which is Gemini, to be in your head. You're constantly in your head about it, but you need to find that happy. You need to let it go so you can find that bit of happiness again. It may not be with the person that you want to be, but you need to learn how to be happy by yourself. For some of you, I feel like with that turnaround, which overall you do find that happy, you do find that level of happiness, and but again, it's pretty lower level. It's a pretty lower level worth of like, of happiness here. It's kind of like, I'm content. You're moving forward in this, you're moving forward in this change slowly. You're slowly, trying to find, like, you get what you want. You get your level of happiness, and you let go of but just being honest with yourself, be honest. Like, I feel like some of you guys, the issue was that you felt like they lied and they were judging you for that. And, sometimes with that significant change for you guys, you gotta let it go and be honest. And, it works out in your favor in the long run. But, for some of you guys, you just have to, like, it's a hard process to get over this heartbreak, letting go of this, like, this rejection, and you moving forward because, out of your own insecurities. But, you find that contentment is not pure happiness. Contentment, it may not be, the relationship that you wanted, a relationship with a person that you initially, were rejected with. But, I feel like for a lot of you, it's all about, finding the happy within yourself alone. But yeah, so I'm going to pull your messages from the universe oracle. Let's see what the universe has to say to you. Ooh. All right, so 2 popped out, and I'll read both of them. So the first one, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. That kind of resonates to me in the beginning of the reading when I said that, some of you guys really need to be honest. I think that's where it's from. And then I have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. I think someone else got this too. I can't remember. I want to say this is like Aries. No. Sagittarius, maybe? But, looking in towards the end of the month, looking within and finding that love within yourself and that happy within yourself, looking at your inner light through the lens of love. So that definitely resonates with the reading today. And I hope you guys, if you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe and like this video. And I want to hear how this resonates with you. So leave a comment in below. That would be fantastic. And I will see you in January.